Alright, hello everybody. This week we're going to talk about workplace stress. What it is going to be the first thing we are going to address. Then we're going to give some examples, some health effects, some signs of stress, and phases of stress, and I'm going to wrap it up with giving you some tips of dealing with stress. Now, we all have experienced stress in our life. Stress is the result of any physical, emotional, economic, or social factors that require some kind of response or change in our life. Now, in the workplace, some examples of this would be maybe the workload or the hours you're working. Maybe if you're doing overnights or doubles, it can become stressful. Lack of appreciation is a big one. I know I've dealt with that one where I work at right now, and it's not fun. And then also maybe the physical environment that you're in. If you're working in an office place and you have a lot of people around you that are being loud and just too much distractions, that can really affect how your work is. Also, we can talk about job satisfaction. That's definitely one. Maybe you're working at a job that you're just working there because you need the money. Maybe you can't find anything else right now and you need to make money, so you are just staying at that job even though you are not enjoying it. Your coworkers and management, that can definitely be something that brings stress into your life. You're not getting along with one of the coworkers, or if management seems kind of tough on you and you don't understand why. These are all definitely examples of stress that can be brought on by the workplace. Now let's talk about some health effects. These stressors can bring along increased blood pressures and an increase in stomach acid, which can lead to ulcers, as well as sleeping badly is going to be one. Feeling depressed, feeling angry or anxious, that definitely can be an issue. Making errors in judgment, this can be a big health effect, because if you're not making the right decisions, you could hurt yourself. You could be walking around and trip because you aren't paying attention to where you're going, because you're just thinking about everything that's going on at work. And you fail at doing simple activities, tying your shoes, and you can't even do that, and then you end up tripping over yourself, anything like that. That's going to affect your health. And let's move on to some signs. There's different kinds of signs, such as physical signs. We're getting headaches, you're grinding your teeth at night, you have chest pain, insomnia, muscle aches. That definitely can be a sign of stress. Some sociological factors could be anxiety, sadness. You just feel sad all the time, you're irritable, you're just outright just depressed, you just don't know what to do with yourself. And then some cognitive factors could be forgetfulness. You're not thinking as much, you're just doing things and just going with it because you're just so stressed out that you just don't know what to do with yourself. Some behavioral could be overeating or lack of appetite, or impatience, procrastination. You just don't want to do things anymore. You don't want to go out and go to the store and go grocery shopping. You have work to be done, but you're just not doing it because you just are so stressed and you're just not feeling yourself. Now, there's 4 phases to stress. Phase 1 is going to be the warning one. These are going to be little things that start to show up when you become stressed. They're going to be depression, boredom, emotional fatigue, just kind of feel downright tired emotionally. That's going to be starting of the effects. Now, on to phase 2 is going to be your mild symptoms, such as sleep issues. Either you're oversleeping or can't sleep and you have insomnia. You're getting a lot more headaches, becoming more of a problem. It's not just once in a while, it's maybe 2 or 3 times a week you're starting to get headaches. And then those muscle aches are coming in. Your muscles hurt, your whole body just hurts. That can be a cause of stress. And then phase 3 would be called the cumulative, and that would be such things as the severe depression is coming along. It's not quite there, but it's noticeable now. You're having more issues. And then ulcers are starting to form. Because of that buildup of stomach acid, you're getting an ulcer. And there could be even crying spells. You just don't even know why. You just start crying, and you're just restless, and it's just becoming more of a problem. Now, phase 4 is going to be the last phase. It's going to be the most severe. So your depression is out of control at this point. So you're becoming suicidal and paranoid. And that's when we really know there's a big problem. The other signs were leading up, but phase 4 is going to be your severe signs of stress. So now that we've talked about what stress is, some health effects, the phases of stress, and those big signs of stress, we're going to talk about some tips to work together and to try to work through this stress. First, I think a big thing that would help everyone is a support system. If you get a little support system at work, someone you can talk to that can relate to the problems you're having at work, that would be a good thing. And having your support at home, your family members, whether it's your husband or your wife, or maybe your sister, brother, or mom and dad, someone you can talk to about what's going on. It's not good to bottle it up. It's going to become more of an issue. And then it's good to know what your job duties are at work. To be clear with your manager, or if you're the manager, to be clear with your staff on what is expected of them. If they don't know what they're supposed to be doing, that can be stressful. You don't know what's expected of you, so you have to go above and beyond every time, and that can become a task and a burden on that person. So it's clear boundaries are set in the workplace, so everyone knows what their job duties are. And if they do want to go above and beyond and help someone, that's great. But if not, you need to know what you need to do to be done in the workplace. Also, putting value on people. Appreciating them and saying, hey, thank you for doing that. That was a great job. If only just a thank you, or maybe doing something for them, getting them a certificate or something. Anything is good to help someone know that they're wanted and needed in the workplace. It's hard to go to a job that you don't feel like you're appreciated at. And that's a big thing that needs to be addressed. I thank you guys for listening to me today. If you have any questions, I'm going to do a little Q&A at the end of this, so just get together with me. I'll wait for everyone to leave. Whoever wants to stay, we'll talk about any other questions you have. Well, thank you very much, guys. Have a great night.